and welcome back to the Short Boys podcast. Today is a unique episode for the listeners, most particularly for the viewers, because if you're watching on YouTube right now, you will see that Brock isn't actually physically here with us, but we have created our very new Brock 2.0, you could call him. He is, as you can see, on a stick, and his face has been printed out, a lovely photo of Brock, and he is put on that stick. If you're listening, you can still hear Brock because Brock's still here. Say hello, Brock.
Yeah, well, that means hello in New Zealand, Matthew. That's where I am. Heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth. For those that don't know, Brock is on holidays at the moment. Brock's been over New Zealand, mate. Let us know how it's been going. What's been going on?
New Zealand, have you heard of it? Beautiful place.
Beautiful place.
Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you've been getting my Snapchats, Matt.
I have.
But, yeah, I love this place. I think I'm going to get a citizenship here.
Really? A lot of Warriors fans getting around there or what, Brock?
Well, we flew in Friday, Matthew, and the Warriors game was on, and, the streets are packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was good to see, actually, because everyone's talking about our footy's gone good over here, but you don't know until you see it, and, yeah, it was actually good to see. Even, like, on the radio, we'll talk about it later with DCE, they went into sports on the radio today, and they didn't mention union once. It was just league talk.
Yeah, right. Whereabouts are you? Where even are you?
Queenstown.
Yeah, right. Are you in Queenstown the whole time?
Yeah, just staying in Queenstown.
Yeah, okay.
It's cold over here, dude.
Yeah, what are you, any yarns? Any interesting yarns? Surely there's a potty yarn.
I came over for a wedding. Yep. This is a yarn. On Friday, which day was that? Sunday the wedding was. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Dane and Charles Abbott.
Shout out.
Really wed.
Yep.
And my soles actually came off my shoes while I was dancing.
Really? He's ripping it up too hard.
So I ended up having no shoes for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm. What'd you do? Take them off, run the socks, or run the barefoot?
Run the socks, yeah. White socks, which was a mistake.
So they're in the bin now, I'm assuming?
Trying to recover them in the washing.
Yeah, okay, got ya.
Right. What else? I just got back from swimming, actually. That was a mistake and a half.
Swimming? Bit of ice bath type stuff or what?
Yeah, it was down at Bob's Cove. Beautiful place, and girls wanted to jump in, so we had to, and regretted it straight away.
Yeah, right. Flight all good on the way over? Was there any babies crying or what?
No, it wasn't actually. I got through a couple of episodes of Drive to Survive, Formula One. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of it. I haven't actually watched it myself, but
it's actually pretty good. I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, actually, talking about flights, Hainsey was at the airport.
What? The great Hainsey?
The Hainsey, I missed him. I was there at the same time as him, but I only seen he was at the airport when I was getting on my plane. He was heading to New Zealand to watch the Roosters. I would have loved to catch up with Hainsey.
Oh, true. Should have reached out to Hainsey. Hainsey would have. He is a great friend of the show. Hainsey would have loved to meet up in the members bar of the airport. I would assume you both would have been flying in.
Yeah, first class.
First class Virgin Lounge or whatever, like first class Qantas Lounge, whoever you're flying with, whoever wants to sponsor the podcast.
We'd love that.
Yeah, it looks like you're having fun, mate. It's really good to see, you know?
It is. It's good to get away. It really is.
And it's even better, the commitment of the podcast continuing. We thought, Brock and I, it's probably going to be a crappy episode, but it's something, you know, because we don't want to be that podcast that says we drop every Wednesday, 6 a.m. and not do it. And we're just holding it up, aren't we?
We're here for you guys, the listener, the viewer. Mm-hmm.
Which is
so that we still care about you.
Which is our family now, honestly. Friends and family, you know, even if they weren't friends and family beforehand, they have become friends and family. It's actually quite funny because I'm actually continually looking over to where you would usually be, Brock, while I'm saying all these things, and I'm just looking at your photo. We actually had a balloon prior to the show, and the balloon actually popped. So now he's just on a stick.
Yeah, you'll see that in the reels. We created a little reel before we left.
Yes. Just to have a bit of content just in case. So just to save all the chopping up, because Brock does the chop work. I don't do much chop work.
I'm good with chop work.
Brock's a good chop work, man. So I'm trying to think.
How's it? How are you holding up the ship at home? How's everything going?
It's good, mate. It is good. You know, it was a little bit different today, having to set up the camera. Usually that's your job.
Yeah.
A little bit different today, clicking the record, because obviously when I missed that a couple months ago, you overtook that duty from me. So it was different. It felt different coming in, felt different, coming home from work and Brock wasn't there waiting for me, So,
well, it's kind of like your ex or your girlfriend or your boyfriend leaving you for a couple of days in a holiday, and you're by yourself all week and you got to cook dinner yourself now.
Yeah, it's just everything's been put out of whack, Brock, and I'm not used to it, but we're fighting through it. Where were you last night, Brock? What's the time difference there? Actually, just what time is it?
It's 8 o'clock here right now, mate.
Is it like 5 to 8?
8 o'clock. Yep.
Holy smoke! I didn't know it was 3 hours difference.
We watched the Broncos and Cowboys game the other night, and it didn't finish till 1 o'clock in the morning. So
that's ridiculous. I thought they were only like an hour or two.
Yeah, and also Kayo doesn't work over here, dude. So I've had to sign up to a Sky Sports account.
Really, free trial?
No, no free trials, mate.
Wow, why doesn't Kayo work over? Is Kayo not New Zealand?
No, won't let me even get on it.
Wow, that's huge. Yep. Do you get different commentary? You'd get different commentary then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't mind it, actually.
Yeah, I miss the New Zealand. That's the one thing that I miss. I remember on Fox League, you used to get the New Zealand commentators for the New Zealand games. Now you don't.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good commentary. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's good.
It reminds me of the old under-20 days.
Yeah, Holden Cup. Bring it back.
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly before we start, I forgot to tell you too, 2 o'clock or something over here, there was an earthquake not too far away from Queenstown.
What, like today?
Yeah, I didn't feel it, but it's all on the news over here, yeah.
Oh, true. Jeez.
6.5 it was, and I think that it goes up to 8, so it was pretty bad, I think.
How far away was it from you?
I don't know.
Do you know that information, Brock?
It was down. It was more towards the ocean from Queenstown down. Mm-hmm. And when it was happening, we were up at the swimming hole, so we were a bit north of Queenstown at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't feel anything. But yeah, I would love to witness an earthquake while we're over here.
You would love to? Yeah, that would be interesting. It'd be a bucket list moment.
Say, felt it. Yeah.
Have you dropped the knee yet? Just quietly?
Not yet. That's tomorrow's agenda, mate.
Okay, cool. Keep us updated on that one, eh, Brock?
Yeah.
I want to know where you were. Were you awake last night when all the Daly Cherry-Evans news just decided to come flooding in across our desks?
Oh, was I awake? Mate, I couldn't sleep last night. All I was imagining was him in a Dolphins number 7 jersey.
Yeah, I could imagine. Do you think he'll go there?
You have to think he will.
I don't know, man. It's such a... Do you talking just about the situation? It's so weird. It just screams to me someone's pissed him off, someone's done him dirty, someone's done him something he doesn't like, which is what they seem to have done, but I think it's deeper than what we know, I reckon.
Yeah, it is a weird one. It's weird how they've rung up Buzz on 360.
How dribbly is that? How dribbly is that?
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny as. And then they break the news. Obviously, they've offered him another 2 years or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then he still has said it was the most weirdest situation because he's on Channel 9 and they've rung up Fox League. So I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, but, it's a bit of a conflict,
Yeah, like they've rung up the wrong company. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just so they called up 360 and then he was on 100% footy and he just nah-bra'd him on national TV saying respectfully no. Like it was one of the great nah-bras of all time because he's just come out and said, they're like, Daly, so if they offer you, two more years on a bit more money, would you take it? And he just said respectfully no. I'm like, oh, so he's just like publicly shamed the whole of Manly right here.
I think with the respectfully in front of the nah, makes it even worse.
It does. He could have just said like, no, I won't be accepting an offer, but he just said respectfully. It's just like if you ever give anyone an insult and you put respectfully before it, it just makes it sound better, but for a fact it actually means worse. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It means don't ask me again.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey, respectfully, Brock, you look like absolute shit today. Like that. It's nearly worse than me saying, hey, bro, you look like shit today. It's like, I'm just going to put the respectfully there to make it sound like I'm being nice about it, but I'm not being nice about it.
That's exactly right, mate. That's exactly right.
It's so funny, eh?
But
There's something deeper going on there for sure.
yeah, like I don't think surely he won't stay in Sydney club, because if he's going to stay at a Sydney club, you'd think he would stay at Manly.
Yeah, well,
unless someone has really pissed him off.
Well, then again, I was like, if someone says, "Oh, I think it was one of the boys in my group chat," was like, "Oh, he probably wants to move home." And I'm like, he probably, like, I understand home's home. Home's where the heart is, if you didn't know, Brock. And he's obviously from Queensland, but he's lived in New South Wales his whole career, played in New South Wales his whole career. He's 36 now. Why would he just want to come home for a year and then just retire? Like, he can just play another year in Sydney and then retire. I don't see much difference there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
It's not it's not like he's 25 and he's like, I need to get home for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, he's done so much time there. Does it matter if he comes home now or in 24 months? Like,
yeah, that's what's making the weird thing. And then you're hearing a lot of people are saying, oh, no, he's going to go overseas. And I'm thinking that's even further away.
Yeah, it's real random. And, like, just the fact that when you look at it, Manly legend, club legend, done so much for the Sea Eagles, been their main man for 15 years, won them a premiership. The fact that it's ended with Manly calling up 360 and offering them him a contract on national TV, and then Daly Cherry-Evans backing that up with Narbroing them on national TV. It's like, people that are friends for that long don't do that unless there's been a massive falling out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
If you've got respect for each other, you're not giving them deals on TV and you're not Narbroing them on TV. It just doesn't happen.
I don't think this has ever been really, really done in any sport.
No.
Like, their club legend getting an offer on live television, airing it. Like, it's so weird.
It's like a draft, you know, and it's like, oh, the Manly Sea Eagles have come back with a counter offer. It was literally like that.
It's literally a negotiation in front of live television.
Yeah, funny as.
Where it should be done behind closed door.
Yeah.
But big ups to Daly for having a backbone.
Yeah, funny as. Hilarious. Where do you... there's a couple clubs that I've put on my shortlist, Brock, that one, need a halfback, and two, would throw the kitchen sink at him. Because I was talking about it with, I think, Dad, and I was like, if you give him 1.5 million or 1.3, you give him heaps of money, and you only do it for 2 years. Like, it's not really, you're not really, if you make a mistake and he plays poorly, you're not ruining yourself for the next 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
There's not heaps of risk. There's not heaps of risk involved. Obviously, short term, you might mess up your cap for 2 or 3 years, but just give him a short term massive coin deal. It's not that bad, eh?
Yeah, and I think we may have the same destination in mind, what you were about to say. We have that money to spend in 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Dolphins.
Yep.
I've got Dragons.
Ooh. Yep.
I've got Roosters.
Yep, Roosters do have the money.
I've got the Cowboys.
Yep.
I've got Parramatta.
Okay.
They're my short-listed teams. I'll go through them quickly on why I think. Dolphins is actually born in Redcliffe. That just loves that shit. Born in Redcliffe, which I know we don't call them the Redcliffe Dolphins, but if you didn't know, the Dolphins are actually located in Redcliffe. So that's why I think he could go the Dolphins. The Dragons just love throwing money at old dudes. So Dragons, and they need halves. We've established that.
Hey, don't go offending any Dragons supporters here.
Sorry, Dragons fans. Fire up, Dragons fans. The Roosters just screams Cronk 2.0. And I could see him going there for way less money and just going there, winning 2 comps and leaving. Just screams Cooper Cronk. The Cowboys, no halves, probably have a little bit of money, I would think.
Yeah.
And he's from up there a little bit. Grew up in Mackay, went to school in Mackay, which is...
Him and Dad would be, they played Origin halves together a few times, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. You got Cotter and stuff there that are probably on the phone to him as we speak. And Parramatta lost... I'm going to speak Parramatta a little bit longer because obviously I know more about him and I love the Eels dear to my heart. But Dylan Brown obviously is leaving. He's on about $1.1 million at the moment. There's actually no halves off contract that we can sort of get next year. You know, like you got your Galvins that are coming up in the papers and your Luais and all that stuff. I would love to see us throw a little bit of coin at him for 1 year, maybe 2 years, and then just buying someone else for 28 or 20 to 2028. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a
The
little
thing with that
short-term
is-
fix.
Who would you prefer if them to throw the kitchen sink at? Would you prefer Evans or Galvin?
Well,
Like if you could land one of them, who would you rather land?
I'd rather land Galvin, but you can't get him until 27. So it's like we've got no one for we've got no one for next year.
Right,
That's why I'm
yep.
like Cherry-Evans could be like a little short-term fix that you just throw the kitchen sink at, and then while you've got him, you organise the following years because more people will be off contract.
Yeah, gotcha. I didn't. Yeah,
That's my theory, but I think he's going to the Chooks no matter what.
fuck, dude. I know they have the money, but fuck, it's going to wreck Sam Walker. Him at the Chalks.
Yeah, I don't think it.
I don't think they're going to gel well at all.
I think Cherry-Evans is smart enough to find a style of play that unlocks Sam Walker. Like he's too smart to just go there and ruin this dude. And I think we're forgetting that. So Sam will come off an ACL too, so he won't be at his peak best. And he's 22. I don't think Sam Walker would really care being a 6 for 2 years under Cherry-Evans, and then by the time he's 25, he's ready to go.
Yeah, it'd be great for Walker, but does Walker want that? Like, do you want to piss Walker off and say, hey, we've got a Origin established 7 coming in. It's his team. That
Very
might...
Then Sam's I know what you mean. But if you're a 22... Well, are you 22, Brock?
I'm actually 24 this year.
Are you really?
A few years older than the... No, I'm 1 year older than Sam Walker, so he'd be 23 this year.
Yeah, he would be 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you like it if they said... What would you do if you were in Sam Walker's shoes? Would you like it? Because I wouldn't mind it. I'd be like, it's DCE. Let's go, bro. Like, come on, let's win a comp together.
I wouldn't mind being the man of the team.
Yes.
But I wouldn't mind the what's in between the ears of Cherry-Evans either. The brain.
There'd be a fair
bit. His brain apart.
You'd pick it to pieces because there'd be a fair
bit. There's a fair bit in that, yeah.
There's a lot, and especially winning comps when you're young.
Yes, neck and brain, there's a fair bit in between.
There is a neck and brain. If a pigeon got into it, they'd have a fair bit to eat before they got to the torso, you'd say.
That's right.
Yeah. It's interesting, though. Be interesting. Watch this space. Reeks of Kronk 2.0 and the Chooks.
Reeks of Dolphins. We need him. Come on, baby boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dolphins, speaking of the Dolphins, Brock, they're not looking overly how you going, but...
We'll get on that.
Let's do that now. Who was your team of the week last week? And I'm putting you on the spot here because even I didn't organise one. But who was your team of the week?
Team of the week. Who was probably... I would have to go to Manly Eels.
Great choice.
They had a bit of a day out against the Raiders. I didn't watch the game, but I did see the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a bit of flogging, wasn't it?
It was a bit of a flogging. My team of the week, just to make it a little bit different to you, is going to be the Sharks. I thought the Sharks were really good. Tricky Trindle needs to chill out a bit, Mr. Kick 2 40-20s and get a bit of meat. Like, what a game.
I think, did I see something this week that he just set the record for most kicking meters?
That was sexy. That was Toby Sexton.
Sexton, that's who I've seen.
Shout out Toby Sexton. That's ridiculous. 1,000 kicking meters. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Most disappointing, Brock?
Most disappointing. I'm going to have to go to Finns, mate.
Yeah, I'm
just because I put them at such a high standard.
I do too, and I'm going to back you up on that and say that you had a lot of opportunities to win that game at home, and you couldn't get it done. It's like, oh.
Well, we were up 18-6, weren't we?
Yeah, fairly sure, 18-6.
I thought we had this in the bag. I thought it's going to be one of them days that just everything gels all right for us, and then just a happy carousel. Slowly got them back in the game.
When do you start getting concerned? Because as an Eels fan, that's at the bottom of the ladder too, Brock. I'm already concerned. When do you start getting concerned as a Dolphins fan?
Look, it's a weird feeling this one because they're not. It's like they're still trying and they're getting close. It's just the couple they're killing. They're beating themselves. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, they are.
Just the errors and the fucking penalties, dude. It's, fix that and we should be right. We don't have any easy games coming up, so that's what's concerning for me.
What's your draw looking like? Let me read it out. I've got it here.
We've got Broncos this week, and then we have
Broncos,
the
Titans, Panthers, Storm, Raiders, Roosters. Oh my goodness,
it's going to be tough.
That's concerning, Brock.
Yeah. Hey, like we said last week, I think it's going to be a short boy spoon bowl, which will be great for us, Matthew.
It would be great content, spoon bowl. The other thing too, though, we've seen what the Finns can do up against the Broncos. They do fire up. So hopefully they can do that this week, I guess.
They did look good. I thought they looked pretty good this week in patches, but that second half
for sure.
Wasn't the best.
I think and this is just because the first game of the round's Rabbitohs Panthers. I want to talk just quickly about Jai Gray and say he definitely had his worst game of the year. I'm sitting there with a Dolphins, Rabbitohs diehard fan in Deacon Heath, and he's spraying me going, you talk about him on the potty and he has a shocker. So what's to go with that?
Well, us short boys, we expect that, don't we? We do get knocked down a fair bit, but we will be bouncing back, that's for sure. And especially against the Panthers, I think this week he's going to have a blind.
Did you see he liked that reel?
Oh no, I didn't.
He liked that reel. He got around it.
Well, was that on Instagram or
Instagram, Rock? I forgot to send it to you. Yeah, just seen
his... He is aware of us. That's what we want.
He knows who we are. We know who he is.
That's all we need. That was the point of that reel,
mate.
He knows who we are.
Give us an inch, we'll take a mile. And he just gave us an inch. We're going to take a mile.
Did he get taken off? Did he?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, look at his minutes here. It's only playing.
He went off. I think he had a HIA maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sums it up, man. Yeah.
Interesting to see here with the team changes. So Graham's out, Isaiah Tassin in the centres. Panthers, Trent Totola has been named in the 7 jersey. Dane Laurie is at fullback. Tom Jenkins in the centre. And Casey McLean, 18th man.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What do you think of the Panthers last week, mate?
I don't know. They're sort of getting scarier the more they lose because I'm like, they're losing, but they're never out of the game. So it's like they're missing key players, but they're not out of the game still. Like, it's so concerning. It's so scary. If any team loses their key players, like bang, 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 or early on, you're like, now they're done. But it's like, you can never say, okay, Panthers are done now until like literally the 80th minute. It's ridiculous. Well,
just puts Yo's price up so much more, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. He's ridiculous. And I
wonder you go, mate.
I just thought Jack Cole was good. Shout out Jack Cole. Thought he was nice. Handled the team very well.
Yeah, he did. He fucking stood up for the poor bugger. He had to, Clear was out in like the first 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, literally. Blaze on there, that hurt a bit to see too.
I wonder if teams might start. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who you got this week.
Oh, I'm going to go the Panthers. Sort of have to go the Panthers.
Look, I'm going to go Penrith, but I'm going to put a cheeky any time on Jai Gray, I think, this week.
You have to. You honestly have to. It'd be rude not to.
I've been doing it every week, and I've had a couple of wins.
Oh yeah, $100 on the nose. Thanks for coming. Let's go.
Just quickly, it's 8:12. It's 8:08 here, and it's still daylight.
That's ridiculous.
Pretty weird.
It's getting dark here now. 5:12 in our neck of the woods. Next game, we've got Roosters and the Titans. Zach Docker-Clay into the starting side. That's huge for the Short Boys community. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Nat Butcher, Lindsay Collins on the bench. Titans, Jalen DeGroot at fullback. Kinney is out due to a neck injury.
Titans were good, weren't they?
Titans were
good.
Big ups to
Titans.
Big ups to Titans. Bounce back game, we call that one. Home, bounce back game.
Against the Towie Knights team too.
Knights team that were nice and hot, and they were very cold that night, but they were missing both back rollers, so that hurts a lot.
Well, the Titans only let one try in, wasn't it?
They did.
That is great for the Titans, mate. You don't see that much. So mark that game down in your calendar, because I don't think you'll see that much more this year.
Good to see Zach Docker-Clay getting run. I'm not going to underestimate here, Brock. He's 170 centimetres. He is as short as they come.
Yeah, he's up to my standards.
He sort of plays under the radar a bit with us, I think. We don't give him enough credit.
No, that is right, actually. We don't. And I think we should start giving him more credit, because he has actually cemented, I think he's in that 17 pretty well every game this year, I reckon we'll see.
I agree. And he's got a fresh cut always. He has seen our YouTube, I believe, due to Angus Crichton. Shout out Angus Crichton. We're going to load up on him at any time try scorer, so you'd be silly not to. I'm taking the Chooks here, Brock. I actually am.
I'm going to go to Titans, mate. I love to see the Gold Coast Titans doing what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Love to see it. Next up, Finnies and the Broncos. Kristen Wolf, 1-17 unchanged. Broncos, Stags back, so Dean Mariner is out.
Wow, that's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought Shibasaki actually deserved, like, he's been playing better.
Yeah, he has been, I guess. He's probably been actually one of the best out of the back five.
I definitely agree with you.
Probably has been.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
Except for Arthurs.
What do you think?
I'm going to go Dolphins. I hope they're going to be up for it. I really do. And, yeah.
Just comes down to stopping paying ass. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, that kid. He's doing some things for my fantasy team, but...
honestly, a cheat code. Honestly, what's he worth, you reckon?
I'd pay 1.3.
I'd nearly pay 1.5,
And the way he's playing this year too, he's running at the halves and the centres.
Yeah, they're.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, they're sort of. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're putting. Yeah,
like he's running at the smaller defenders, which I'm not that big of a fan of, but
it works. Keep doing.
What do you think of the Broncos, mate?
Broncos. Who'd they verse again? Oh, the Cowboys. I thought they were good. I think they're just like after the first week, I was like, oh my goodness, they look so scary. And then they've been really underwhelming the last two, I think. Because they turn it on and then they just turn it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just depends on their mood.
I've actually got a mate here, Rowdy. He's been wanting to talk about the Broncos since we started the podcast.
Mm-hmm,
so this is his opportunity, and he was a bit pissed off of how they played the other day. So I'll give it to him.
Okay, cool.
What are your thoughts, mate?
How are you, matey?
I'm good, Routs. How are you?
Good, mate. Good.
What do you think of the Broncos?
Yeah, they're looking good, mate. Looking great, but I think it's Reece Walsh, mate.
What's wrong with him?
I think he does a bit too much. He doesn't play what's in front of him.
Forces his hand, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I
think if he just plays his own game, he's usually good, you know.
Just run the ball, Reece.
Yeah, literally just run it for now if he's going to keep playing like that.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. You're like, bro, you don't need to kick it. You don't really need to do a lot of passing because you've got two halves that are like good at those two things.
Yeah, but maybe that's what he's used to though as well. But he doesn't. Maybe he's not used to having two halves that are obviously running it.
Yeah,
now, not
exactly.
Him as well.
100%.
Yeah, that was great, Rouds.
That was good, Rouds. It was great to have you on the podcast then, Rouds. Always welcome. Always welcome.
Our first mate, I think.
Yeah. Oh, we had Joel on a voice message.
Oh, that's right. Big ups to Jolie.
Big ups to Jolie. Yeah, but big ups to Rowdy too. That was great.
Fucking poor Walshy. I felt so bad for him though. Nice.
Yeah, I think he's just doing too much. He seems a bit confused out there. He's just a bit confused.
Yeah, he'll bounce back. I hope not this week.
No, I hope not for your sake too. I'm taking the Bronx. Next game.
Oh, what?
Next game, Storm Dragons. Dave Clemmer off the bench. Hello, thanks for coming. And Storm, Tyron Wishart at halfback, Hughes out, Grant Anderson to the centres, Nick Meaney out.
Fuck. Storm, you'd say.
100% Storm.
Yeah.
Geez, Dragons are in a bit of, like, they're going to be 3-0 if they lose this one.
They haven't won, have they?
They haven't won, but they should have won. Like, they actually nearly choked those first two games, I think.
And that's, for so much hype around the Dragons this year. Coming into this year, it's been a pretty slow start, to be honest.
100%. It doesn't get any harder versus Melbourne.
Yeah, Wishart at 7's not really going to still be better, I guess. Won't change much for the Storm.
Yeah, honestly, I can't see the Storm losing this game. It's actually quite ridiculous that, like, Grant Anderson doesn't get a run every week. I rate him so much, eh?
I was listening to the game too. I was thinking, he's great. Like, I think Broncos are going to find a spot for him.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I love him. I reckon he's so underrated.
He's a workhorse, dude.
Yeah, literally. Honestly a weapon. I can see the Dragons having an upset here, just quietly.
Can you?
I can see them having a little upset. They did do it last year. Down in Melbourne too.
Yeah.
I can see a little ambush here potentially on the cards.
I don't know.
100%. Give me the Storm, but. Next game, Cows and the Raiders. Zach Laybutt's in the reserves. 1-17's unchanged. Tarpany's back. Horsburgh to lock. Trey Mooney to the bench. Red nut. Chestnut.
Yeah, big chestnut. Big chestnut.
Big chestnut.
Geez, I'm a bit... Oh, dude, I don't know about this game.
Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders bounce back.
This could be a bludgeonfest. But I'm going to go the Raiders because they are my second favourite team this year, mate.
Raiders bounce back. Ricky Stewart, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, lost to 50 at home to the Panthers, I believe. Next week came out and won the next game. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they did.
What? Do you know what was Ricky saying in the press conference? About the Raiders?
No idea. Maybe he said he can't say something.
Ricky just doing Ricky stuff?
Ricky doing Ricky stuff, but he was a bit more subtle this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders. I reckon they'll bounce back. The Cowboys just look slow to me. And like the fact that they've got so many rep stars in there, they're all like Ruben Cotter was the guy that missed that tackle on Payne Haas, man, at the end.
Yeah, I did say that. Was fucking not like Ruben, was it?
What's doing?
Ruben Hotter.
Like they get overworked in the preseason, Brock, you know?
Yeah. They just look fucking shit.
They just look tired and slow, honestly.
No way to say it.
Yeah, I agree. Give me the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders, mate.
Bounce back. Sharkies and the Dogs. Sharks, Tommy Hazelton, Cold Hero is back. Bulldogs 1-17 unchanged.
Be a good game this one, you think?
Will be a good game. I think that the Sharks will have too much strike power for them.
Really?
Well, Bulldogs still don't have kick-out burden, and you saw it last week against the Eels, how much they missed. You could just tell that the weeks before they pepper that edge the whole time. Kick out, early ball, quick play the ball. They didn't have that, but they hung on because the Eels threw absolutely nothing in attack against them. I think the Sharks will have a little bit too much fight in them, and the Bulldogs might struggle.
Hey, I like that. That was no pun intended,
A little bit too much fight.
I'm going to go the Sharks with you, mate.
Yeah, got to go the Sharks.
Surely just because big fucking Aiden Fanul bloke.
Oh, I was talking to Deeks. I was like, that just changes their whole team, eh?
Just that extra fucking big also in the middle.
It's just ridiculous. Blake Brayley'd be frothing. He'd be frothing.
Oh, he is frothing now. As a hooker myself, or an ex-hooker.
Yeah.
He's running behind him, dude.
And I reckon that... Oh, I don't even know. I'm losing words now. Give me the Sharks. Sunday, the second last game of the round, Manly and the Eels. Turbo's back, so that's nice for Eels fans. Hopewade to the wing. Eels, Sean Russell's in, and Daniel Keir is in for Sam Rani and Tuivasa.
Okay. I'm going to go the Eels, mate, for an upset.
Well, I'm going to go the Eels because Manly's in turmoil. The captain doesn't even want to be at the club. The captain hates the club. The captain wants to leave the club. They're not going to get up for this game.
Yeah, I think, Eels, mate.
Yeah.
They need a win, and I think this is just weak.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear. Next game and final game, we've got Warriors and the Tigers. Gerard Skelton is playing. It's good to know. And the Warriors... Adam Pompey to the wing, Tuivasa-Sheck out, and Rocco Berry back in. One of the great names, Rocco Berry. So
yeah, it's good to see him back. He's a fucking freak.
What do you got?
I'm going to go the Wars, mate.
Taking the Wars. I'm going to take the Tigers in this one. Never thought I'd see that day. I'm taking the Tigers. I'm liking what I'm seeing from them, mate.
They're looking good.
They are looking
good, but I just want redemption on them because they beat my Finnies last week. So I'm going to go the Warriors.
So it's a spite tip.
And Berry back in the team. He's a freak.
100%.
It's changed to a picky. Kid can play.
Kid can play.
Did you watch it? You go, sorry, mate?
Oh, just the guy. Just funny how just like a fullback and they're just like, let's get him in the team, put him on the wing. Honestly, sick.
Yeah, and kills it.
So good.
But did you watch that game on the week, the Warriors game last week?
Yeah.
How good was Chanel's try?
Yeah, he's been playing really good. He's been better than Metcalf, significantly better than Metcalf.
Yeah. I think they've found their happy medium there now, which is good.
I do too. He's just running the pill, which is sick. And he's kicking it too. He's playing well. He's playing real well.
He's playing good. The Wires moving's back on up here, I think.
Yeah, up the Wires. And especially because you're over there, Brock. You know, their main man now.
Well, I'm not coming home. I don't think, mate. I fucking love it over here too much.
Yeah, 100%. Let's wrap it up, Brocky. Hey, you know, we've done well.
It was good to hear from your voice again. I've kind of missed it, to be honest.
I have missed it as well. We've done 35 of the best. It's been excellent talking to you. It's been excellent for the listeners. Wednesday, 6 a.m. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support.
Bye.